Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at what do people fancy about you, okay? What do people enjoy about you? What do people love about you? We're going to see, aren't we, Layla? We're going to see, featuring Layla. Okay, so pile number 1, you're going to be this little crystal bird, okay? Pile number 2, you are this little elephant. Okay? So cute. Pile number 3, you're going to be this cat amethyst. Okay? And pile number 4, you're going to be this clear quartz tower. Okay? So tune in. Feel free to choose more than one pile. Okay? And I will see you guys at your timestamp. Hello, pile number 1. For those of you who chose this little birdie crystal, this is going to be your reading on what do people fancy about you, okay? What do people love? What do people adore? What is it about you that gets just people taken, okay? The first song that I channeled coming through was Alas, my love has come home. My lonely days are over. So there's something here about you and the way you love people, okay? The way you love on people, the way you just make people feel. There's something here about you making, I'm hearing include all, exclude none. So there's something here about your aura, about your energy that's very welcoming, that's very homey, that's just very authentic and pure. Okay, so let's see what is it about pile number 1 that people just love. Okay, we have flow at the bottom of the deck, and we have, what is this, Vishnu? Balance. So you're very well balanced, okay? Masculine, feminine energy. There's something here about you and the way you communicate. The blue is really sticking out to me in this little character, okay? So you communicate with balance. There's also purple here. So there's something here about spirituality or a crown chakra. It's like you channel divine love and you exude it outwards, okay? And you communicate this with other people as well. It's like when people need to hear something. I know my nose is itchy. When people need to hear something, you are able to channel it through and give them and deliver them some sort of message that they need to hear. May it be like something just quick and simple, or may it be something that they've been thinking about for a long time. And you come into people's lives and you're able to communicate this or express this, okay, in a very balanced and loving way, even if it's news or just information that they're not like. You make even delivering harsh news or something that may not be so nice, you have this way of delivering it in a way like where it will be received well, if that's making sense, okay? You deliver news in a very balanced and loving way, also very kind way, okay? And people really appreciate this about you. Yeah, most definitely. You're also very well balanced in the way that you stop energy. So people appreciate and love the fact that you are able to set boundaries and communicate these in a loving, nurturing type of way. Even if someone is like hurting you or, you know, not being fair or kind, or you just need to set a boundary, period, you have this way of delivering it so that it's not so harsh, so that you're not attacking someone, okay? And this is what people find fascinating about you, and this is what people love about you. Okay, so let's get more. Pile number 1. Also with this little bird too. Like you have very unique ways of communication. I'm just gonna say it, okay? Very unique ways of communication. For pile number 1, what is it about pile number 1 that, yeah, we have spiritual support, and then we have the miracle of forgiveness. Yeah, you're not one to hold a grudge, okay? Again, with the crown chakra and spiritual support, I allow you to support me as I grow and become more spiritually aware, or just grow more aware, period. Again, the deliverance of, you know, making people aware of their own actions, of their own words, You have this way of lovingly, it's almost like you coddle people. It's like, you know, you're a really great person. It's just when you do this or this, it's not seen in the best light. Or you could, you know, maybe work on this or work on that, but you do this in a very loving and caring way. You also, I'm hearing, bring people back to themselves. So they return home to themselves. Again, with that channel song, At Last My Love Has Come Home, My Lonely Days Are Over. You get people to find themselves again, okay? And it's very refreshing for those around you. And this is what people, they love this about you. They find this fascinating. And they can't get enough of it. They also feel like you're very connected to the other realms, especially if you deliver messages from loved ones and things like that. You're very forgiving, very, very, very forgiving, okay? Helping me understand the process of forgiveness. I feel like this is what you do for others. You help people flow and understand the process of forgiveness. And this is what people, they adore this about you, okay? Pile number 1. What is it that pile number 1? What do people adore? Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion. I'm only taking 1. At the bottom of the deck, we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, a new world of forgiveness into being, okay? Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. Yeah, very connected to the divine, okay? You teach other people, okay? You teach people the importance of forgiveness, the importance of balance, the importance of boundaries. Even if you inadvertently do this, there's just this way of, it's your communication style. It's the way you can deliver a message without hurting people's feelings. It's really soft. You may be very soft-spoken. There's something here about your voice as well. It's just very divine. You have a very pure heart, because when I see this, you see how there's like a white little light there, and then in this mystic card, she's holding here, but there's also a white light there. So there's something here very pure about your heart center or your heart chakra. You give this divine type of love, this divine type of feeling to others, and they can't get enough of it. They love it. They coddle it, okay? So let's see, what is it about pile number 1 that people love and adore and are just fascinated by? What is it about pile number 1? We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, your ability to see things in a new light, okay? Your ability to be suspended in time and to wait for things that, you know, that are meant for you. You have no problem waiting. You're also suspended between the spiritual realm and the earthly realm, so to speak. You have a very balanced practicality and spirituality, right? You could be Pisces, you don't have to be, or have 12th house placements in your chart. Very suspended. It's almost like you have one foot in the ethereals and you have one foot in this reality. So it's like multi-dimensional type feeling. People adore this about you. They just think that you're so fascinating. They think that you're very connected, as you see with this as well. You see these people here, and then she's in the middle here. It doesn't matter your gender. And then you see here, surrounded by spiritual support. This is what people are so fascinated about you. You're just surrounded by spirits, and people can feel this, or they intuitively pick this up, or they subconsciously pick this up, and they find it so fascinating that you are able, it's almost like you're able to tap into their mind and read their minds, okay? We also have this with multiple arms. So it's almost like you have this magnitude of like information. You can just absorb information and then spit it out in the most loving way possible. People find this very fascinating. They don't understand how you know what you know at the time that you're speaking it, okay? Again, with this light, people view you as a shining light, or very pure. There's a very pure energy that's coming through for you, okay? So let's get more into it. Very tapped into your divine feminine essence. Very receptive of other people's emotions too. It's like you can tell what people are feeling. Yeah, here we go. With the owl, very wise, okay? Clairvoyance is coming through. Clairaudience, okay? You could have multiple clairs, but there's something here about wisdom and being a visionary. Again, with the white owl, there's something very pure about you. And people, they can't get enough of it. They love it. They go crazy for it, okay? Even when people are scared and timid, right? They don't know which way to go. Maybe, again, with that advice, maybe saying advice that, you know, people need to hear at the time may not necessarily be the nicest thing or what they want to hear, but they need to hear it. And there's your deliverance of it is very pure and very homecoming, right? You get people to come home to themselves, and you help people realize that they can do things on their own. They don't need a million different things, right? So what is it about? Like, they don't need to look outside themselves. You get people to look within. Okay, and people love this about you. What is it about pile number 1 that people just love? They love your ancient knowledge. They feel like you're full of wisdom, just full. We have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. You get people, again, when people are in their ego or listening to their ego, or maybe on a fear-based scale, you get them to return to their heart center, to their heart chakra, return to their lighter side of life, instead of, again, helping people see things from a different perspective with this hangman. You get people to see things from a different perspective, from a heart-based perspective instead of from their ego. And maybe where they want to run, you give them the wisdom that they need in order to look at things differently and maybe not run from their problems, right? Very well balanced. Okay, I'll get one more. What do people love about pile number 1? What is it that people love? Subconscious mind wants to come through. There again with that Pisces energy, okay, with this hanged one. It's almost like you're suspended between the conscious and the unconscious, and you can tap into other people's subconscious minds, knowingly or not, and pull out information that they need to hear, right? It says here, recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Subliminals rewrite belief systems. Yeah, you help people rewrite their belief systems, change their mind about things. You bring wisdom to people, okay? And they're very appreciative of this. They don't necessarily know where it's coming, but you're very well balanced between your subconscious and your conscious mind. It's like you have one foot in each, okay? There's perhaps where that was coming from. You have one foot in the subconscious and you have one foot in the conscious, continuously talking to each other, okay? And you help bring this into awareness for the people around you, and they love it. They can't get enough of it, okay? There's also something here about your beauty, because we have beauty and devotion. You're very devoted to your spiritual practice, or you're just very devoted to yourself. Okay, you're very protected as well. People feel this. Also, when people are around you, they feel very lucky. Like things just automatically go their way, or you brighten up a room, you brighten up the day, and people's day just gets better, or they feel like they have this like stroke of luck when they're around you, and they can't get enough of this. People may actually want to tie you down, and they can't tie you down. You're someone who's like a floater. You always float between different circles, different groups, different people. And it's like you deliver what they need in this loving and caring way, and then you're gone, right? So you deliver something and then you're floating away wherever the world may need you, okay? You may travel a lot, doesn't have to, but what do people love about pile number 1? What are people fascinated by? Don't tell me. High Priestess. High Priestess. We have Priestess coming out twice. You are definitely connected in some sort of way. Pisces energy coming through again with this Priestess, the mystic of the rose, or sisterhood of the rose, and then the High Priestess. So definitely intuitive, definitely connected. People feel like you're connected. People feel like you're mysterious, that you can always see around the corner, especially if it's like a tight corner. You can always peer. It's like you're 10 steps ahead, and you help other people get 10 steps ahead, okay? People love this about you. Heavy Pisces energy coming through. You could be like a Pisces moon. You don't have to. But Bagheera's here. This is my black cat. You guys could be witches. You don't have to. But people find this so fascinating about you, that how are you able to talk to things unseen? And people, you may have a lot of skeptics come towards you, and they're like, nah, that person can't. But then they hang around you a little bit, and then they begin to understand. It's like, what's going on there, right? Okay? And people love this about you. They can't get enough of it. What is it about pile number 1 that people just adore and appreciate and love? What is it about pile number 1 that people adore, appreciate, and love? It's almost like you get people to tap into their emotions as well. deeper into their own emotions. Your communication style, 8 of Wands. It's definitely your quick wit and your communication style. It's the way that you're able to deliver information. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Leo, Aries, Sag energy coming through now. A lot of water coming through here. It's like you help people tap into their emotions. Maybe where they've been denying something or hiding something or unwilling to see something. You get them to see something in a new light. But you do this in a pure and loving way so that it doesn't sound so harsh. It doesn't sound like you're attacking them. You bring wisdom to them in a very beautiful way. Maybe even things that they've been running from for a very long time, you get them to understand it and you get them to see it in a different way where it's, yeah, they don't feel attacked, okay? They feel very much supported and appreciated, okay? Pile number 1, so that was your reading. If it resonated, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below if you feel the need to, and feel free to pick another pile if you feel called. Bye, guys. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, if you chose this little elephant, this is going to be your reading on what people find so fascinating about you. What are people intrigued by? What do people just love about you? Okay, let's get into it. Let's see. I'm hearing roses are red, violets are blue. So there's something here about you maybe being a poet, okay? Something very poetic about you. Something very creative about you. People love your creativity, your style, okay? We have abundance coming out, and we have dedication on the bottom. We also have guidance that wanted to pop out but did not. So there's something here about you being able to get people on the money path or get people in their creative juices, okay? So there's something very vibrant about you. There's something very creative, very artistic. You could be artists. You don't have to. You could paint, draw, make little things. Carpentry is coming through, as well as engineering. That's also coming through. Just building things. You're able to build things. My nose is so itchy, okay? So you're able to build things and create abundance, okay? You get people really tapped in to their sacral chakra, okay? This is also very green, so there's a lot of money here, okay? It's reminding me of money. People love how you have these new money ideas, and even if you don't have money ideas for yourself, you talk to people and then you give them money ideas. Not really necessarily give them the idea, but you get people, my ear. You get people creative, like in their creative energy, like how can I make money? How can I change my life? How can I do this? How can I do that? How can I tweak something in my favor? It's like you give people the information that they need and you help them with dedication and how to stay dedicated to themselves or to their projects. And this is what people love about you. They find this fascinating about you, how you're able to create. You have the Midas touch, Knight of Pentacles type energies coming through, where you can create anything out of nothing, out of a little bit of an idea, maybe even just one word. You 1811 on the clock there. So manifesting abundance. You help people manifest abundance. You could have a podcast, something like that's coming through, but there's just something here about you being able to really get people tapped in and tuned into their abundance and how to create something. Like, even if people are just talking to you and they give you like one word, you could be like, well, you can do this with that. I've been talking to you for a second and you seem to really enjoy this and this and this. Why don't you try this, this, and this? And then they're like, wow, you know what? I think I will do that. And then maybe they go and try that and they end up creating all this abundance from it. And people really enjoy this about you. They enjoy how your mind works, okay? Air sign energy coming through. They really enjoy how your mind works, okay? So what is it about pile number 2 that people find fascinating and love? Earth Angel, and then Archangel Raphael at the bottom here. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to become more like you. They feel like you're an Earth Angel, okay? You're here to make the world a better place. They feel like you're here to make the world a better place. And if it's not the world, it's just their lives, okay? People feel like you come into their lives as a guide. We did have guidance there, right? And you help them birth creations, okay, or birth something new into the world, right? That actually creates a lot of abundance. And it's not even that they create a lot of abundance for themselves. It creates a lot of abundance for other people as well. So it's almost like you help people bring in ideas that actually help the world advance or help other people in some sort of way. Okay, so their abundance, their creativity, their ideas help more than just them. It helps their family, it helps their friends, maybe it helps their community in some sort of way. Okay, and you get people's sacral chakra flowing. Let me tell you, their ideas, their creativity, and they really, really appreciate this about you. They actually want to thank you. Okay, so pile number 2, what do people find fascinating? Trust the niggle. So trust your intuition. Okay, it says, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Exactly. What is your ideas trying to tell you? What is those, you know, it's like an airdrop, right? You know, those little airdrop ideas. Starseed, what lights you up? Yes, exactly. You get people questioning, what is it that lights me up? What is it that I can create that's fun, that's free-flowing, that I enjoy, that maybe even be a passion of mine? How can I turn my passions into abundance? How can I turn my my love for doing this into something that can help others, or something that can help myself create more abundance, things like this. Okay, trust your intuition. What lights you up? You get people's juices flowing. Okay, I'm seeing an orange being like squeezed and like all this juice comes out. Oranges are also very abundant as well. So yeah, and it's like when everybody else is doing the same thing, where can you dream in color? Where can you add a pop of color? Where can you add pizzazz? Okay, very creative. Pile number 2. You guys are very creative. And you also get people to stay dedicated. Like, don't give up on something, right? The elephant, very wise, you know, goes through life, you know, for a long time, very dedicated to the path. Destroyer of obstacles, as Ganesh would be. Okay, so you get people to stay dedicated to their path and to get following what lights them up, what creatively. Okay, and people love this about you. They appreciate this about you. Okay, so pile number 2, what is it that people love about pile number 2? What is it that people love about pile number 2? We have the High Priestess. Where is that? And then the Fool card, right? Starting a new adventure. Trust the niggle, right? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Okay, you get people to trust your intuition. Earth Angel. And people do trust their intuition. Again, everything is not just black and white. What can you create? How can you go in the middle? Baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So people love the fact that you are able to collect their thoughts and channel it into something, okay? People love bouncing ideas off of you. They find you very intelligent, right? They love bouncing. You may have random people come up to you and be like, hey, I got this like idea, like what should I do with it? And then they bounce ideas off of you, or they bounce wordplay off of you, and you're like, yeah, do this. You're very motivating, okay? People love that. You get them pumped up. They're like, yeah, I can do this. I can do it. I can stay dedicated. I'm going to trust my intuition. You get people to trust you into their intuition, okay? Earth Angel, right? They definitely do, and it creates something beautiful. Like literally out of nothing. When they think that their idea is not going to be anything, you're like, no, baby. No, baby. Let's get this happening. Let's get this popping. Bounce ideas off of me. Let's go, right? And people love this about you. They're like, you know what? If it wasn't for pile number 2, I would have never started that. And if I would have never started that, I would have never gone here, here, and here, and here. And they're like, damn, I'm so grateful I met pile number 2. And these are people from like way in the past, years ago even, okay? So what is it about pile number 2? Oh, wait. What is it about pile number 2 that people just love? The buffalo, okay? Persistent, practicality, and spirituality, okay? Destroyer of obstacles, seeing the long road ahead, okay? You see all that lightning? Even though it's going to be challenging, you keep going. There's something here about dedication, again, coming through, okay? Being able to be dedicated. And no matter what comes up, you can do it. You can destroy the obstacles and keep going. And this is what people love. Like, again, with that idea. Maybe this idea is not going to go anywhere. Maybe I'm not going to make anything out of it. But you're like, no, you know what? Keep going. You can do this, right? So amidst the challenges, you got your eyes set, right? You can do this. You're like this little cheerleader in the background, okay? And even if people stop talking to you, they can always hear your voice in the back of the mind. What would pile number 2 do? They would say, keep going, keep trying, keep trusting my intuition, because I know it's leading me somewhere where I'm going to be very successful. if I just keep trying and if I just keep going, I will be successful. And people love this about you, okay? So, what do people find fascinating and love, oh gosh, about pile number 2? That is too many, but this is the only one, that one and this one, that popped up in the upright. So let's see, we have skater girl, so skating alone, balance, outdoor date, letting things slide, adaptable, quickly, seamlessly. Yeah, so adaptable is standing out to me. Skating along, being adaptable. No matter what challenges come forward, you will always be adaptable. You're always going to be able to see things from a different perspective or something new. Seeing things differently, reevaluate, altered view. You help people change their view, again, with that bouncing ideas off of each other. There's just something here about you being able to tweak what they're saying or tweak their ideas so that they can see it in a different light, so that they can see it differently, so that they can create abundance for themselves, okay? And they love this. They love this about you. They love this about you. It's like, if I wouldn't have never seen it like that, I would have never even started. It's like you get people to start, right? They love it. They love it about you, okay? Very creative energy about you, very spunky, very fiery. You could have fire in your chart, okay? So, what is it about pile number 2 that people just love and find fascinating? 10 of Swords. No matter I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up. No matter how many people, naysayers, right? Dream killers, try and buzz kill you or tell you that you ain't gonna do it, you're gonna stay dedicated, okay? With this is reminding me of the Tower. No matter how many people are telling you that you can't do something, pile number 2, you are the one to tell them that they can and that they will. And that if they stay dedicated, no matter what comes forward, you are able to take action. King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag energy coming through. You are able to bounce to the beat of your own drum, and you are able to ignite you ignite fire in people. You ignite passion in people, okay? You do. 2717. I don't know why I said that, but maybe it's important for someone, okay? Aries energy coming through. What is it that people love? The Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. Again, with the bouncing ideas. And then the Fool card. That Fool card. What lights you up? Tapping into your inner child. One moment, my kitty. Again, with the bouncing ideas off of each other. King of Swords. There's something here about your mind. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius now. King of Swords, King of Wands. You have this boss masculine energy. Take action. Okay, you get people to take action. Sure, they're very receptive and they have the intuition, right? But how are you going to take action on that? You get people to take action. How can you take action? How can you be creative? Don't listen to all these naysayers telling you that you can't do something when you definitely can, okay? People love this about you. They love how they can come to you and you're just this free, caring spirit. And if you get knocked down, try again, okay? If something doesn't work one way, you can try it again and it'll work a different way. People adore this about you. They adore it. They're like, oh, if I didn't meet pile number 2, man, I would have never gone after my dreams. And dang, I'm so glad that I went after my dreams. We have the Fool card twice. Aries, self-starter, initiative, beginning anew, right? No matter how much, I'm just going to forge ahead and keep going. And I'm not going to look back, and I'm not going to listen to all these people in the background saying that I can't do it, because yes, I can. Pile number 2 said, yes, I freaking can. So I can and I will. And this is what people love about you, okay? You're very, very creative with that Knight of Wands. You can fly through hoops, and people feel like they can fly through hoops as well. Freedom is coming to mind as well. Freedom, passion. This almost looks like a mirror too, because it's got like this little ladle. Look in the reflection, right? Again, reflection, bouncing ideas off of you. People love the way that you can bounce ideas off, okay? They love it. Even if you don't think you're doing this for them, you're definitely doing this for them, and they can't get enough of it. Pile number 2. So that was your reading. If it resonated, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and comment down below if you feel the need, and I will see you guys at your next one. Don't feel free also if you're called to another pile. Bye guys. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, if you chose this cat amethyst, this is going to be your reading on what do people find so fascinating about you. What do people love about you? What do people adore? Okay. Some of you guys are extremely funny. Okay. You could be the comedians of the group. There's something very funny, very spunky about you. You're also very cuddly and coddly. You guys could be very small. You don't have to be. But I'm hearing like little munchkin where people just want to pinch your cheeks. You're very cute. Okay. In your own way. So let's see, pile number 3. What do people find fascinating or adore or love about pile number 3? We have action. Ain't afraid to take some action, okay? Layla, stop biting. So you're not afraid to take action, okay? Even when things feel silly, there's something very authentic about you. Lots of purple and red. Red's reminding me of root chakra, also Mars, and the purple is the third eye. It's almost like you did choose the amethyst as well. There's something here about you not being afraid to be yourself or to take action. Even when other people are like, "Ooh, why are you doing that?" It's like, no, I'm going to take action. I'm going to do it because I like to. And you're like really funny, and you're like, you don't really care. You do like the jokes and the laughter, and you're like, and you're not afraid to look silly. It's like, yeah, I don't care. I ain't afraid. I can look silly. And people love this about you. They adore this about you. Like, you ain't afraid to try new things, pile number 3. You are in the middle of it and getting it, right? Like, you lay the hammer down, because we do have Thor, okay? There's also here for my masculines, there's something here about your body. People love it, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, people do love it. If you do go to the gym, people love your body, okay? People love the way that you can lift them weights, all right? They find it very attractive. So, let's see. Lela, bela, bo, bela, banana, banana, bo, bela, bibabo. You guys are very silly, okay? Very silly. So, pile number 3. What do people love and adore about pile number 3? Pile number 3, sweet guys. Pile number, if this is, okay, so take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me take a step back from what is not serving me. Okay. And then we have live your joy. Yeah, live your joy. Be funny. Be silly. Take a step back, and who cares about what people think? Okay? This is what people love and adore. You're so free-spirited. People are like, pile number 3 just doesn't care. They don't give no F's. All right? I wanted to say flux. That's like Terra-Wate. You could have Terra-Wate vibes, okay? Just very authentic, very spunky, very to yourself, You got those free-flowing vibes. Okay, so you help people take a step back from what's not serving them, and what's not serving them is other people's opinions, baby. Be a little silly. Life is too short. Be yourself. You want to wear purple and orange too? Oh, purple and orange actually look pretty good together. You want to wear, polka dots and stripes? Go ahead and wear polka dots and stripes. Like, who cares? You want to cut your hair or dye it funky colors? Baby, I'll be the first to do it, okay? And you do it. You do things in your own way. And you're a free spirit. Like, there's nothing that no one can say or do to stop you from being you. Completely authentic vibes coming through, okay? Pile number 3. Let's see. What is it about pile number 3? You help people feel free, okay? 3 wanted to come out, so 333. You guys might be seeing 333. Oh gosh, what is this? Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You help raise people's vibration around you, okay? You help people be their authentic self. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancestors stand beside you. You stand by me. Oh baby, won't you stand by me? You raise the vibes of everybody around you because you're spunky and you're like tapped into your inner child, and you get other people to tap into their inner child too. It's like, baby, why fret? You don't gotta fret. Don't fret. Who cares what people think? Do the damn thing. Very, very spunky. Pile number 3. People love this about you, okay? You are also the oracle. You help people channel this, okay? Ow. Stop. Ow. Don't bite me. You also get people to take action on what doesn't serve them. It's like, that ain't serving me right now. I'm going to take action and I'm cutting that out. All right? I'm going to raise my vibration because the focus is on me. People love this about you. People find it so fascinating how you just don't care. You really don't care. Page of Wands type energy coming through. Like, you just don't care. You're going to do you no matter what. And people love it. They can't get enough of it. They love being around you. You make people smile. Pile number 3, you're so funny. People, my face hurts. People might even say, oh, my face hurts. Like, when I'm around pile number 3, you make people cry happy tears, okay? Like, they laugh so hard that their face hurts and they begin to cry, or maybe they even pee a little, and you're like, whatever, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? People love this about you. Like, people absolutely adore this about you. We have the Hanged one. This is the dark version, okay? And then we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. So with this one, what do people love? Hey, don't. What are you doing? People love about you. Like, even if you're swinging in a tree. I'm being drawn to his face here. Like, you're not afraid to make funny faces. You see that? You see that? You're not. It's like you're not afraid. Oh, you're like Jim Carrey. Okay. Oh, you're not afraid to make funny faces. You don't care. It's like, yo, man, and live your best life, okay? Spend the coins when you want to spend the coins, okay? Like, balance. Life is all about balance and having fun and expressing yourself, okay? There's something very beautiful about your eyes as well. People love your eyes. People love your hair, especially if you have dreadlocks or something like that. People love it. There's something ancient about you as well. People just think you're so funny. I can't. People just love your laugh. You have this unique little cute laugh, and maybe you scrunch your nose a little bit when you laugh. There's something here about you turning red too when you're a little bit embarrassed. People love it. People find it so fascinating. Especially if it's like perspectives that just aren't serving you. Like, people, you don't care. Like, I just keep getting that. You take a step back. You don't mind what people got to say. You're like, hey, I'm just living my best life here. You don't got to hate. You just got to appreciate. Okay? And people find it fascinating as well. If you think that something ain't serving you, you're quick to cut it off. And you're like, you know what? Your cutoff game be on point. Okay? Pile number 3. What do people find fascinating about pile number 3? Clock. So, needs time, takes time. You take your time. You take your time. Made with love. You know what they say about old cars and stuff and old things that were built in, like, back in the day? They were built to last. When you take time on things and you appreciate things for what they are, and slow and steady, you know, there ain't no rush. Have fun. People find this fascinating about you. How you're just like suspended in time. You're just like sitting there. You're like, yeah, I'm going to take my time with this because you savor the moment. People love this about you. How you savor the moment. You make it with love. You dedicate, like you're dedicated. Taking a break. Yeah, you don't mind taking a break, baby. Oh, allow for new perspectives. This is what you do. You allow for new perspectives. You take a break. You center. You meditate. You get your thoughts together. Again, take your step, and then you take action. It's like, what's the rush? There ain't no rush. What's the point of rushing? Don't rush. Life's not a game. Like, we're all going to the same place, baby. Well, most of us. You know what I'm saying? So you take your time. And people find this fascinating. They don't understand how you can just take your time and not rush and do things. And it's like, you know, the bus is leaving in 5 minutes and you're like walking and other people are running. You're like, you know what? We'll get there when we get there. And if we don't get there, it wasn't meant to be, you know, nonchalant. And it ends up working out for you. And people are like, you know, to pile 3, like, how are they just so chill and calm and like, they're not freaking out. They're not, you know, they're a lot like, like freaking out, you know? But you're not. You're not. What do people find fascinating about pile number 3? What do people find fascinating about pile number 3? Judgment. You make good judgment calls. You have good judgment. Whatever's not serving you, you let it go. Scorpio energy coming through. And then we have the Magician. There's that Page of Wands. Creative, youthful type spirit. Okay, you're able to see things differently. And with this Magician card, again, they're up high. Like if you look, there's like a bunch of farmland here and there's this like hand holding them up and they're in a magic hat, okay? And growth coming out. Elegance is coming through, swan-like elegance. And then she's got like a little chain for a wand. It's like you can create beauty and laughter and fun out of things that are maybe you have a little bit of a dark humor, not gonna lie, or a dry humor, and people 444 on the clock there. Maybe you have like a little bit of a dry humor. And it makes people not judge themselves so harsh. It's like you bring laughter into maybe a harsher situation where it's like, maybe we shouldn't laugh about that, but like, you know, you're very funny. Not gonna lie. And people love this about you. They find it so fascinating how you can do this. Even if something happens to you, like maybe you step in a puddle, you're like, ah, man, my boot. Again, Jim Carrey off of, what is that? Bruce Almighty? Ah! My boot! You know what I'm saying? Of course! You know? Oh, you have no problem laughing at yourself, okay? What do people love and find fascinating about pile number 3? What do people love and find fascinating about pile number 3? Page of Cups, there's that youthful spirit. Oh, goodness, come here. Come. Give me kisses. Page of Cups, your youthful spirit, you're endearing, okay? People may also feel like you're a little bit dreamy or you've got your head up in the clouds. You take your time, right? You take action on what doesn't serve you. You take your time, and if something doesn't look right, you're like, something ain't right about this. And you take your time and you look at it differently, and they find it fascinating about you. They just love it. And you get people to do the same. You raise people's vibration. You get them to take a step back or take action, or you get them to take their time and really analyze the situation. What is right? What's the good judgment call here? Okay. So pile 3, that was your reading. If it resonated, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to comment down below, and also feel free to check out another pile if you feel called to. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Pile number 4. Pile number 4, if you chose this clear quartz tower, this is going to be a reading on what do people find fascinating about you. Okay. Pile number 4, you have very clear-cut intentions. What you see is what you get with you. Pile number 4, and people find this very fascinating. You're very, very blunt. You do not care what other people think. Okay? Pile number 4. If you don't like it, there's the door. Okay? Pile number 4, they just love your bluntness. Sometimes people may think you're even a little bit rude, but they find it fascinating. Because people really do love you anyways. Okay? Pile number 4, yeah, baby. Pile number 4, you may have something to do with, people find your ears to be very cute, okay? Or the way you can listen to people, not gonna lie, all right? Pile number 4, what is it about pile number 4 that people find fascinating or they love about them? Pile number 4, we've got Destroyer. Yeah, you're very blunt. You don't care. In chaos. You're like this little bundle of chaos. This cute little bundle of terror. It's almost like you're kind of like the Tasmanian devil is coming through, okay? Where he just spins around. You know what I mean? Okay, the Tasmanian devil's coming through. Destroyer and chaos, okay? You thrive in organized chaos, and people love this about you, okay? You're just chaotic. You have this like chaotic type energy, and people they're here for it. They love it. They find it fascinating. You add drama. You add spark. And we're not talking like the bad drama. You add like cool drama. You add chaos. You're like this little bundle of chaos and people love it. Okay? Maybe you tend to be a little bit clumsy. People find this adorable. Okay? You could be just, you know, stumbling in somewhere and you knock over a plant vase and you're like, oops, you know, oops. Okay. People find this fascinating about you. They love it about you. Very chaotic. Okay. Very rambunctious. It's almost like you got all of this energy and you don't know what to do with it. It's like, yeah. And it's like, boom. And it kind of like explodes outwards. People love this about you. They adore it. They are very fascinated by it. Okay. It's all coming together. Soul tribe. Yeah. People feel like they need a little bit of drama in their life. Okay. They need it. All right. People feel like they're meant to meet you. Like when they feel lost or something, it's like people, it's all coming together. It's almost like, you know, those little, now those little China things are coming in where they fill the cracks with gold. It's like you get people to see their cracks and their own faults and their own failures and, you know, maybe their own chaos, and you get people to laugh at it. Okay. Little bundle of chaos. So cute. Tasmanian devil. What do people find fascinating about pile number 4? Yes. Just say yes. You say yes to everything. Okay? You could. You just say yes to everything. One moment. I need to grab my charger. Okay, so you just say yes to everything. Okay? Pile number 4. It's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You know, I don't know why a lot of Jim Carrey's coming through, but you know that, that movie where is it Yes Man? It's like, you want to throw this rock at this window? Let's just do it. Say yes. And then you go and throw the rock at the window, and it's like, and then all these cops come and then they start chasing them. It's like, you're the yes man. You're like, yeah, let's do it. You're up for everything or anything. And people love this about you, even if it's a little chaotic. Okay. They adore it. They just can't get enough of it. Okay. All right. Let's see. What is it about pile number 4 that people love and adore and find fascinating? What is it about pile number 4? Whoa, that's too many. People feel like you're their spirit animal. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, damn, little Tasmanian devil. You're my spirit animal. If I had one, you would be it. Okay. Dang, too many spirit guides. Too many, baby. What is it about pile number 4 that people just find fascinating, love, and adore? What is it about pile number 4? Baby. Okay, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take, look, love and accept yourself. You get people to love and accept themselves just as they are. Okay? As the beautiful, like the beautiful mess that you are. Nobody is perfect. And people love this about you. How you just love and accept yourself and you adore yourself just as you are. The beautiful little chaotic person that you are. Okay? And people love this. Like they just love how self-accepting you are, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how like your energy, right? And it's like, yeah, life can get messy sometimes, but you know what? I'm still here for it, right? People love this about you, okay? And then we have manifesting miracles. Thank you for manifesting miracles in my world. It's like you create miracles from chaos. You create miracles from disorganization, things like this, okay? So let's see what else. What is it about pile number 4 that people love and adore? Is this a chariot? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at her go. I can't. Pile number 4, what did I see? You're like the Tasmanian devil. Look at this. Let's go. If you want to tell about... Wait, you know, I want to try and find the white chariot because in this deck, there's the light side and then there's the darker side to it. Okay, let me just show you if I can find it. Where's the light chariot? You guys are going to love it. Hold on. Let me try and find it. Oh, man. Please. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on. I really want you to see. It's amazing. Look at, there we go. Okay, you see this? Okay, so chill. Nonchalant. Let's go for it. If you want to let you go. Look how chaotic. Look how chaotic that is, okay? People are here for it, pile number 4. People love this about you. They love how chaotic you are. It's like everywhere you go, you're just like, you're just so amazing, okay? And you destroy like things that are not meant to be there. It's all coming together, right? No matter where you're going, it's all coming together. People adore this about you. They adore how, you know, your little bundle of chaos. That's just, it keeps coming through, and how you're able to say yes to anything and let's just go. Okay, maybe a little bit impulsive, not gonna lie, but you're just like, let's go, let's do it, let's go see what happens. Things like this, okay? Everybody needs a pile of 4 in their life, I'm telling you. Look, cheetah, all right? Cheetah comes through, a lot of masculine energy, again, with that little bit of impulsiveness coming through. You are a little bit impulsive, but people are here for it. It always seems to work out for you. Somehow you always manifest a miracle, even though you're saying yes to everything, even though you're maybe a little bit chaotic and impulsive. It's like, even though you may destroy some things, now we're not talking like reckless, right? You're not reckless, but you tend to destroy people's opinions that everything has to be neat and perfect. Not everything has to be so neat and perfect in life in order to get what you want or in order to manifest some sort of miracle, right? It doesn't have to be like that. You can create beauty in chaos. People are here for it. They love it. Just because you destroy something doesn't mean it can't be beautiful, right? Beautifully you. And people are here for it. They love it. You're quick to say yes. You're quick to do things. And people, they don't know how you do it, but they freaking love it. Okay? We need more pile 4s in our lives. Okay? What is it about pile 4 that people find fascinated? Separation. We have destroyer and separation too. And then hammer, persistent. You're persistent. Rebuilding, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Separation. Unsure of the future. Yeah, you're unsure, but you're working on it. It's like, I don't know where this is going to lead me, but let's go. If you wanted to, well, oh, I wish I knew the lyrics to that song. I. That's coming through, okay? You're unsure of where it's going to go, where it's going to lead, but it's going to be somewhere good, because guess what? All we do is manifest miracles up in here, okay? Up in here, up in here. And then you're persistent, right? You go for it. And people love this about you. You're like, no. And people want to say no. You're like, baby, yeah, let's say yes. Let's go. Okay? And people love this about what you see is what you get with you. Okay, pile 4. What you see is what you get. And you get people like going. It's like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just say yes. Let's do it, okay? I like you. A lot of people like you and are very fascinated about you. People find you that, you know what? Missed opportunity. It's like, come on. You miss 100% of the opportunities that you never take. Say yes. It may be very unsure. It may be very chaotic. It may be very quick. Like, look at these horses. They ain't going slow, baby. Look at that water. It's like, right? Quick, go. Let's do it. Let's say yes. And people, they're here for it. They find it fascinating. They're like, and things always work out for you. They always do. It's like when people think, oh man, that's going to be a disaster. Guess what? It ain't no disaster. It turns out to be the most beautiful thing ever. And then people are like, wow, look at them go. They thought that was going to be chaotic, and it wasn't chaotic, okay? Pile number 4. What do people love and adore and find fascinating about pile number 4? The Hanged Man. Being able to see things from a new perspective, gaining new insights, Pisces energy. Also, 7 of Swords is coming at the bottom of the deck. What this is giving me is, don't think that you have to wait. That's a lie. You never have to wait for things, okay? Go out and make it happen. Be impulsive. Be a little bit crazy, okay? Be a little bit chaotic. You don't have to wait. That's the thing I'm getting with this this Hangman, okay? Also sacrificing. Being willing to sacrifice your comfort zone and destroy what you've known before. Go ahead and live a little bit free, okay? With Shiva there. 7 of Swords wanted to come out again, okay? People love how you're, like, strategic as well. You may self-sabotage just a little bit because you don't want to miss opportunities. FOMO is coming out. Fear of missing out. You know, that type of thing. But people love it. They're here for it, okay? People love it. 10 of Cups. What did I say? 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, people love it. They find you fascinating. They really want you in their life. You give them emotional fulfillment and emotional joy. Why the 7 of Swords? The change. Yeah, don't fear change. Okay? Don't fear staying the same. right? The same old cycle. You don't have to sit there and wait for life to happen. Go out there and get it. Be the change that you want to see. It's a lie that you say that you have to sit back and wait for life to happen for you. Go out and grab life by the balls. You know what I'm saying? And people love this about you, pile number 4. They really do. They can't get enough of it. Go and grab life by the balls. Like, go and do it. Say yes. And they love your chaotic energy. Like, it's a really fun. It's a hoot to be around, okay? Pile number 4. This was your reading. If it resonated with you, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. And feel free to choose another pile if you were feeling called to. And I'll see you guys at the next one.